Or even Rosh and be like, hey Rosh, can I just borrow this thing in your arm? Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like just
Alright, so
snags it and
Sonya
runs.
did not say anything, really. Hey.
I knew.
Oh, he's the guy, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
My apologies.
Don't.
Indeed.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you again. So they kind of made it very apparent that Sonya was the person that has everything. The gauntlet, at least.
Yeah, they pretty much.
Rosh should be best buddy, but his mental state has left them incredible. Yeah, the game doesn't tell you you actually need to go here. So what we can do is we can go to the other timeline because we can disappear now. So do you just want to do that?
Yeah,
And
that
maybe
makes sense.
Maybe something. Oh, I didn't even realize that. The possible world has its own timeline. Holy
Ooh.
crap, there's 98 nodes in the possible
Oh
timeline?
my god.
Wow,
So-
I was not expecting.
So we'll get to our next game in somewhere in like 2027.
Jeez. I don't know if I want to do that. I thought it was going to be like 10, 20.
Right, I didn't think it was gonna be that that
I
much.
mean, maybe we'll touch on some of them because I like the concept of it. It sounds kind of cool.
Mhm.
But I don't want to take 18 years to do this either.
Right.
Okay, so we can disappear now. So actually, I need to equip these nerds.
That does seem to be what happens too, where you get to a part in one of the timelines that you just can't progress any further, and then you just progress the other timeline, and then the solution becomes apparent at some point.
Which I kind of like, but it's also it makes it more straightforward than you would think as a time travel game, but not like super straightforward.
Right. The only thing, my only complaint with it would be the fact that
It wouldn't be wise to stir up and let's pull back.
I'm like super invested into what's happening in that timeline right now, and it's just on pause until we.
Yeah, it's cool though because that you are that invested. Like it's so
Yeah.
well written and good that like
Right, exactly. And it's funny because by the time we get to the impasse in this timeline, I'll be super invested in that too.
yeah, which
You
is
know.
good because you'll be so invested in both of them
Let's go right
Right.
that like you're gonna be like, how do they connect? I need them to connect and stuff like that.
Well, this one I already I have a huge investment in this timeline just because given the fact that this is the timeline where we side with Heiss,
Yes.
I want to know what's going on with that guy and learn more about him as well.
Is that...
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I can turn invisible now.
It's a special technique that hides one's presence. I saw Heiss use it, and I asked for a brief lesson.
That was all it took to learn it? Man, you're really something.
That's amazing, Stock.
Don't ask how or when I did that.
Right. And don't talk to Heiss about it.
Do?
Regardless,
Oh man,
it
it'd
should
been
make
perfect
getting
if
through
he's
the
like,
guards
I don't
considerably
know.
easier.
Maybe ask me. You already asked me that last week or something like like joking about time travel or something.
Use your controller again.
Let's move.
Oh, now it's player 3. It was player 2 before.
That's so weird.
It's super aggravating. I might, after we get off stream tonight, I might attempt to do something to make this work. Oh, see you later.
Bye.
They said this place is crawling with guards. There's 4 guards in one section.
You could have taken him.
It was still a little frightening, though.
That was incredible, Stock.
Good thing we held hands, so you all became invisible with me
All
somehow.
that's left is to find the target's room.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be assassinating the princess in this
It could be
timeline.
anywhere.
Oh, right. Are we in Granorg?
Stell's
Yes.
castle, so a thorough search may be difficult. I suppose we'll just have to be
Seems so. We have no...
Then we'll just have to search them one.
Sounds like a plot. Stay vigilant.
Man, that's the only thing, like, in a normal playthrough, like, you probably wouldn't care at all. But man, there's so much dialogue in this game, which makes sense, but
Right.
there's so much to explain. We saw this room when the dudes were talking.
Oh,
The bad guys.
right, yeah. Well, and
Is that like a
just,
swing?
I was gonna say, just to your point, I feel like that, you know, like you said, there's a ton of dialogue, but like the payoff is that like
You're
the,
so
the
invested
sheer
in
amount
it.
of character depth that
That's
we've gotten for
creepy.
sure.
Did you see her?
Quiet. Up there, on the terrace.
I must have somehow walked past the like trigger point.
That's...
That totally looks not real.
My home comes from behind, but that's gotta be Princess Erica. She had beautiful golden hair.
Yeah, you don't want to hold hands
The
when you want to
rumors were
disappear,
spot on.
Pierces?
We might be able to climb up if we use those vines.
All right. Let's go. Our target is Princess Erica. We can't afford to hesitate. Don't give her a chance to struggle and make it clean. If this goes even a little worse
Man,
than perfectly,
Stock does not
we'll be
care.
surrounded by
Wow. Well, because to him, this timeline's not real.
It is done. We pull back the same
Yeah, I
way
don't
we
know.
came and then
Like,
escape Granorg.
I feel like
How
that's
it
how
works.
he's justifying that, because, well, I don't know, in my head canon, he's just against Heiss and his plans, so he's kind of looking at this as like, well, we have to do it,
Yeah, that's fair.
but it
I
doesn't
kinda
matter
wanna go
because
in
it's
here
not
'cause
real.
there's a flag here, though. Oh, okay, that's how to leave the castle. Okay. I could climb these stairs unless the game's like, oh, I don't want to go up here. It's an invisible plot wall,
Right.
which I kind of.
Wait,
Oh,
there's
still here,
guards
though.
there.
Oh, this looks important. Oh,
That's...
hey, I got 2,000 more G's.
That's where you've gained most of your money is from hidden chests.
I have gained a lot of money from hidden chests. Okay. Just kind of. So yeah, this is not suspicious at all that no one is anywhere.
I
Even as
know.
places crawling with guards. So that makes me
Definitely doesn't sound like a trap.
And you can scream trap that this place is crawling with guards, and we snuck past one group of guards and they're like non-existent now. I guess I'll save since I got the money.
Yeah. Worth
I don't
it.
feel like doing it again when I die, because I have a feeling I'll die. Whoa, that was a weird noise to make for
Is that
climbing.
what is that the
That's totally
noise that
tough.
vines make?
Yeah, that's you never heard vines make that noise?
There's no one here. Don't tell me she left the room.
This isn't good. If we have to find her again...
Here comes an arrow is gonna come flying at us. This feels like a trap.
Rainy. Marco.
Hey!
Aye!
So it was a trap.
Fool!
Yes, but who
Are they
did
shadows again?
Can't
it? No,
get...
they're like regular
Oh,
human
they're actually
soldiers.
patrol. Okay. That's a lot of guys. Let's change with Marco. And you can magic boost Rainy. Actually, let's kill the archers first. They might die faster since
This'll do the
they're
trick!
archers.
It's been a while since we saw the scene
Uh-oh.
where Heiss gave us this mission. Did he say why we have to assassinate
Didn't
the
give it
princess?
to us actually. The guy that gave it to us was
Oh, it wasn't
the
Heiss?
guy we met in the village. It was like, hey, here's your mission.
Oh, we got the orders from the shady individual,
Yeah.
and there was like why don't ask questions, you idiot, like
We
like
were
one of
like,
those
why
kind
are
of
we killing? Because we were like, why are we assassinating the princess, not like the queen? Like we were confused.
It's
Like not.
only a-
We were confused on why that was the target.
right.
Abort the mission. We've got to get out of here.
How could they have known we were coming?
Could have been a double agent?
There's no time to talk. Head for the underground cells.
Marco's the double agent.
Shit. I think it's funny. They're like, we need to get out of here, and they're like, hold on a second. What about like it was like mid like talking about it?
Right. Can't go that way.
There's the. Oh god, there's a guy there.
Looks like trouble. I have the skill I need now. It'd be best.
Okay.
It's the enemy!
Where'd he go?
Don't let them escape!
Just disappear and reappear in front of the enemy.
Come on!
I guess I'll be polite and do what the game's actually telling me to do.
Just escort yourself to jail?
To the underground waterway. It's blocked from inside.
So it was a trap after all.
Oh, sneaky.
Looks like we're running out of options.
Hey,
Hold your breath. Is it the two other guys? Nope, we're dead.
hey.
Nice. I don't know if that's the same guy. Oh, nope, I don't know who that is.
We have no proof we can trust you.
I mean, he technically did just save us.
Besides, the waterways, there's no way out.
It can't be that important if he doesn't have a face.
Right, or any one single actual speaking line.
Hey, he's got the Dude, we totally could have been in this game.
Where, yeah, that'll be $9,000, please. Ah.
Someone, huh? That's
What
not
should
my
we do?
problem.
If we stay here, our chances of making it out alive are even slimmer.
I mean, that's very logical.
Let's follow him.
As
We got
usual,
nothing else we can do.
Stock is super this like logic. Yeah, you live up to your description pretty well. You do have a red jacket.
Are you?
Whoa!
Is that Otto?
Whoa!
Toto?
The Resistance? Why would the Resistance be in a place like that?
We're resisting.
Whoa!
That's enough question.
Whoa!
Isn't this the bar we were in before?
Looks like it. At least we might be able to relax a little here.
Nothing to see here. We don't stink or anything, just coming out of the sewers.
Thank you for your hard work, Otto.
Oh, a voice actor.
Are you the one who had us rescued?
That is correct. I hope you weren't too shaken. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
We got a portrait?
Marie, if you could please take my cloak.
Yeah, do you get a portrait?
Yes.
It's gonna be
better.
dramatic.
Now I can introduce myself properly.
Is it Erica?
It
My
is.
name is
Yeah.
Erica, the first
Her name is Yuruka.
Yeah, that's what I see too.
It's, yeah.
Uh-oh, she's really important. She's got a portrait and a rifle.
Oh yeah, what is that?
You're Erica?
I'm supposed to kill you. Oh,
I can't stop this feeling.
been hit by a ton of bricks.
Aw, Stock's in love.
Yeah.
Erica?
That golden hair. It's her.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I like how they don't try to stop them. They're just like, listen, guys, you can kill her, but we're all
I
right
have
here.
some idea of what your mission is. But please, lay down your arms and listen to what we have to say. If possible, we could use your help.
That would explain why she was the target, if she's leading the resistance.
This is totally true. Because they want to prolong the war.
Right.
First,
Well, at
let
least
me
in the other
ask you,
timeline, they want to prolong the war.
what do you all think about this war?
Well, I imagine Heiss's intentions are still the same
Kind of
in either timeline. He just has different
Yeah.
tools.
This is true.
If it's an answer you want, then this war is my job.
He's right. That's more or less what war is.
Marco's like, well, if you pull up Webster's dictionary, it actually does say...
It's in the name of a country. The state affairs of the enemy are inconsequential.
You, like, legitimately said a definition of war.
He looked it up in the dictionary.
My country is dear to me, and this is the only way I know how to show it. Oh. Thank you. I can accept how you all truly feel.
You may now murder me.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
Then around the bush. Who are you all? What do you expect from us?
Alright, Stock.
Could you maybe not murder our leader?
Yeah.
Unacceptable, slash.
Ooh, Pierre.
Yeah.
Sounds like Granorg's problem. That has nothing to do with...
It sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Well, that's good and all, but I'm supposed to kill
Or are you
her,
considering
so...
hiring us to assassinate Protea?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, we could just end the war, huh?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Annihilation?
But
Yeah,
kingdoms
where have you been?
hardly
Yeah.
seem related. You'll have to explain that one.
Well, this may be a bit long-winded, but please be patient
Thank
with
goodness
me.
it's a character that actually has a voice
not
actor,
in this
though.
game. What's that?
Fire on
I
this
said, thank
continent
goodness
with
it's a
great
character
power.
that's a voice actor instead of trying to read
Its
it all.
name is
Right.
Lost. But it is known that they thrived on the fruits of mana. That empire vanished without a trace, and as a result, the mana of the land became unstable. To this day, the balance of mana has not been righted, and we all live with the empire's folly. You may not know this, but when a living organism is drained of mana, it is reduced to sand.
Oh, we've seen it plenty of
The
times.
same principle applies to our continent, hence the desertification it faces now. In other
It's gotta
words,
be it. The Black Chronicles gotta, like, be stealing mana.
Do you think the
predicament.
desertification's a real word, or
What?
do you think they made it up for this game?
but the desertification's the whole reason we're at war to begin with.
I mean, I can see it happening. Like, if there's, like, a
You're really telling me it
major climate change or something like that, they would use that word to describe the effects.
I've never heard of that
Is it
before I
also
played
the
this
cause
game.
of that mysterious sand plague?
That I am unsure of. Still,
The glaciers receded and thus began the desertification of the American Midwest.
desertification can be linked to Granorg's royal family.
Huh? Didn't you just say the Lost Empire is at fault? How is the royal family implicated?
Well, long story
The
short,
kingdom of Granorg was founded by the remnants of that empire. We are the bloodline. And through that blood, we have inherited the ability to control mana, be it ever slightly. We duty. Duty to keep the mana of the entire continent stable. It's a spell that we in the royal family refer to as the ritual.
shit, what a name.
You can stabilize mana?
That was the best we could come up with.
Yeah, they have all these huge
The
plot lines and
desertification
everything else,
stops.
and the ritual.
Really? If it's only a ritual that must be performed, why has the problem persisted for so long?
She said she can stop it, and not end it entirely.
Exactly. The spell can only stabilize the balance of mana temporarily. Over time, the balance is slowly lost again.
This makes sense now. It's all coming together.
The very core of nature that maintains mana's balance.
Yep.
Friends always managed to stave off the desertification. In other words, the rough thing saved us all from the ritual. Stop after certain events.
I assume you're referring to the passing of King Victor and Protea's rise to power. If memory serves, that's about the time the desertification gained momentum.
That is correct. Needless to say, my stepmother is not royal
stepmother,
blood,
ooh.
having been a commoner before marrying. In other words, she cannot perform the ritual.
Well, that's probably not good.
Yep.
Hmm.
So King Victor was going to do the ritual, but he died.
Yeah, so that's why they
And
wanted to keep this
Protea
war.
literally just sits around and doesn't do anything. She won't let Erica do her
That
thing.
is why I emphasized this earlier. The royal family is the direct cause of the intensified desertification. At this rate, I would say our continent will be nothing but sand in less than 10 years.
What do you mean by that, Kiersey? That stepmother is somehow stuck.
10 years?
That's all the time we have? You expect us to believe a crazy thing like that? 10 years? No, less than 10 years? That's preposterous.
I love preposterous.
Both of you, calm down.
So I mean, this makes so I feel like this is the true motivation here. So whatever assuming Heiss is the Black Chronicle, he's
Go ahead,
propagating.
that'll allow it.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
I was just saying he's. Oh, is he just like talking about it? Is he about
Yeah,
to,
go
is he
ahead.
saying what I'm about to say?
No, he's just being silly.
Oh.
Go ahead, say what you were saying.
Just that I mean, it makes sense now because that's why he would have wanted to prolong the war, and why he wanted Erica dead, because she's like the last one that can perform this ritual and stop it from happening.
Yeah.
Say for a moment that
Okay, I know what
everything you
you're talking
just
about
said
now,
is true.
Or Kiersey's.
You still haven't gotten to the part that matters the most, Erica.
I think yeah, I see it now.
Well, that's...
I can gather that you want to perform this ritual. Why do you need our help to do that? What
That's a
role
fair
are we
point.
supposed to play?
Why can't you just perform this ritual then?
Right.
Beep boop.
That's what I do to people who ask questions.
Soldiers from the palace.
They're probably looking for us.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you for following.
Oh, thank you for
Right
the
here.
follow video game ending database. Sounds
Wait.
legit.
Marie, my cloak! Right.
Appreciate the follow and the support.
Enough!
Pierre's just like, calm down, man. I got you, bro.
Pierre knows what's up.
2 guards.
Hey,
No.
Alright, Pierre, that's smart. I'll believe you for now.
Is Stock just standing in there, like, hey, look at my red coat?
Yeah, pretty much.
That was so creepy.
It was very creepy.
Hey, what? You sure you should be hitting on women while you're on the job?
Alright, Stock. MVP.
No,
Like, don't punk.
hearing things, but I think I heard a captain's voice from outside.
If they find out you're slacking, who knows what kind of trouble you'll be in?
hey,
So they literally are just like, hey, let us in. Hey, you're looking kind of pretty. And then they left.
You got real pretty hair.
Yeah, and then they just left. He's probably a lonely man.
Well, we are spies after all.
Just in this timeline.
So what's the plan now, Stock?
I'm gonna kill her.
Like I said earlier, you're
Duh.
still an important part of the story. Besides, this isn't the time or the place to give our answer. And we've been talking for too long.
You're right. I understand. You three should lead the city for now.
And
If-
definitely not murder me.
Mayor of Cornet Village, to the
Please
east
don't
of
kill
here.
me. This time.
But please, do not forget this.
Well, now they can't. They, like,
We'll keep advancing. regardless of the raging.
If they believe her and what she's saying, then that means
Yeah.
they believe that if she dies, the world dies.
Lost.
All right.
Lady Erica. Understood. Everyone, I leave the rest to you. Thank you, Otto.
Hey,
Oh man. Oh, I thought I had to make a decision. Oh.
Mhm. All the
Right.
NPCs are rubbing off on stock.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've returned, Stock.
you're back for more.
Finally met her. She will have great influence on how your future is shaped.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know at new.
New chapter. Sure, I'll say. Okay, so this is standard history. We're in chapter 3 in standard history. Resolve. And we're dead. That's resolve.
Stock, where'd you come from?
Those guys said.
Yeah. Oh, where did you come from?
Not
Did you
entirely.
just like phase out of existence?
I did.
At the very least, though, it's dangerous to stay here.
But what about our mission?
I understand your concern, but this could be more important. I'm going to suspend the mission for now. There are two major problems as I see it.
What do you mean?
First, there's the double agent. The enemy knew we were coming.
This is true. That is pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't press the audio button. Sorry.
We have to find out who it is and expose the circumstances behind this mess.
I agree. And the second one?
We have to confirm for ourselves whether what Erica said is true.
It's still weird. That's not Erica to me.
It's hard to believe she could have fabricated all that.
Yes, the desertification's progress is very real, and its acceleration matches her claim.
Just coincidence, maybe? Or she's using the facts to prop up her story.
That's why we need to investigate for ourselves, right?
I gotta say, too,
Yes.
it seems like the game wants you to side with Rosh in the beginning and make that the prime timeline.
Like joining the army.
Yeah, yeah. Like it seems like, although, because I was just thinking to myself how well Stock
Between the two problems,
slips back and forth into whatever role he needs to be in, which is obviously, you know, the game is writing, but
may become irrelevant, and our mission
like
may...
it just seems like, I don't know, it could just be my perception and the fact that we chose it first, but
Trust it.
I can't imagine
I have no...
this being the real timeline, you know?
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like Stock,
together.
like, this whole timeline seems to me like Stock is just like, I have to fit this role, I have to play this out so that I can affect change in my timeline, you know?
That makes sense.
I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but
They're escorting us somewhere. What?
I think it's cool that they gave all the resistance people like just
You
generic
sound sure
names.
of yourself.
yeah.
Like they gave them
Swinging
names
that
though.
thing around. That's some personality quirk.
but
Sand sword.
One of the sand swords of sickness, huh?
Okay.
Hey, Ricky's like a little boy.
Okay. Good job, Ricky. All right. So does this seem like a decent place to call it for now? Or do you
Yeah, we
wanna-
could call it.
Is there more that you'd want to do?
I mean, I'm good to go, but it does sound like a good place to.
It
That'd be
just
done.
yeah, like I'm you know, I could keep going, but it seems like a good stopping point as far as like storyline. Like we wouldn't be stopping in the middle of anything.
There, we'll do this real quick just to test. We can cut it,
Sure.
or we can be done here. But I'm just gonna go to the Vault of Time and see if they have anything new. Since it's like a new
good
chapter.
call. Yeah.
They do not.
Interesting. So maybe that's just it, which would be kind of... I wonder if it changes it when you get to a certain level.
I would find it hard to believe that like this is it, you know?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't make any... Otherwise, it's completely pointless to come here.
I mean, it's really useful like once, like at the beginning, but after that, it's kind of like...
And yeah, so that makes me wonder if like the further you get in the Vault of Time, the more stuff will open up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet there's a boss.
You know what we'll do real quick? We can cut this, we can be done, but let's go as far as they can by sneaking past stuff just to see if there's like an end area. Because the floor after this one, we got like destroyed, remember?
Yeah, it was, and I bet it would go a little better now, but
still,
I like the way you think.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's almost like it's like an invisible plot wall, like, nope, you can't go on, you have to do something.
Yeah, let's see how you stack up now.
We got the upper hand.
Do you, Marco?
Magic boost her.
I'd love it if like you guys go into the Vault of Time and then you come back and one of them's just like Rainy's just like I feel like I was somewhere else just now. What? I spaced out a little bit, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. What's going on? I'm feeling very strange.
I feel stronger now.
Yeah.
Where'd I get all this stuff?
Let's go.
Wow, he does like his support attack does as much damage as Stock's regular attack.
Yeah, he's good.
Too slow.
Oh, we did it, Stock!
Hooray!
I kind of curious if I defeat them all or if this is like a hard like, nope, you can't go here yet.
Yeah, give it a try. I think we can definitely spend a little time here. I didn't want to
like get
into
too
like
far.
a major like the next major plot point and then.
No, these are the guys that destroyed me last time.
Finish this
Oh,
quick.
that's right. They're the same thing that Kafka is.
Yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah, since he punches like for 6,000 damage.
Wow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, I'm not gonna win, so I'll just use fire and see if it kills one of them. Nope, ward does 1 damage.
Nope, not fire.
God, they're annoying. God, those goblins are so bad.
It's like they said, you know what? We can do better with the goblin noise, and that's what they came up with.
That was weird. I could, like, continue from there, but it was like, I wonder if it's because I was in that Vault of Time.
Oh, maybe.
Actually, you know what we can do? No, we'll be done. I don't want to. We're good.
Oh, man.
Don't mind me, I'm just disappearing and reappearing over and over again. That'd be so weird to just see some dude running through town and just go on and back. But we'll call it here. I think it's a good time. You're right.
Alright, yeah, that way, you know, we don't get into another, like, major thing, and then...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh! Your browser came up. Alright, well, thank you, thanks once again to everybody who swung by. Kiersay, thank you for swinging by, as always.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Video Game Endings Database, appreciate the follow again. Thanks for swinging by. Toorima, always a pleasure. I look forward to the dad stream very much, especially. I've been very excited to play more of this game because, like I've said repeatedly, I'm just super invested. in these
Yeah,
stories.
like I
with it.
said, it's been a while since I played it, but and by playing through this again, I'm remembering how much I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It's really, really good.
I'm super bummed that it was never on my radar at a time where I could have played it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a DS game, so
It's so good.
like, I mean, if you didn't have a DS or anything, like, you wouldn't know about it. Even if you had a DS, you might not know about it, you know?
Right, yeah. Like I had, which one did I have? I don't have the 3DS. I have the regular
Well, the
DS.
original version was on a DS,
Right.
so
I never heard of it back when I played DS games. And you know what? I have the, I still have it somewhere. It is probably in my storage garage area, but like there's so much stuff in there, but there's so many games I haven't played for it that I want to go back and just like, it'd be easy to, sit and play whenever I'm watching TV with the kids and they have some ridiculous show on that I can't stand. It would be the best
that
time
never
to play.
happens.
No, of course not. All right, I had the DS and completely missed it, even though it ticks a lot of my boxes. Yeah, it's a good. I loved playing it. I just never, unfortunately, stupid life gets in the way.
This game, I found it by watching a Let's Play of someone that I watched a lot of Let's Plays for. And he does a lot of JRPGs, and he talked about and shared this game, and it's just like you said, it's just I love time travel. The characters are super well developed. The story's really good and well developed. The battle mechanics are really cool and unique. The music's really good. Like it's literally like almost like the perfect game. And I've always said it's one of probably my top 10 games, and I haven't played it since then. But even playing through it the second time and knowing some of the stuff I know, it's still like really, really good.
Right. Well, that was how I felt whenever we did Chrono Trigger as well, which is how many times I played that, and remembering all the reasons I loved it. So I'll be curious. By the end of this game, I'm gonna make a rating here of which game I enjoyed more, if it was Chrono Trigger or Radiant Historia. So
I'm genuinely curious though.
yeah, well, me too, because this is stacking up pretty well against all the things I love about Chrono Trigger, and even like I said, it's got a lot of those like I'm seeing a lot of elements from the Suikoden games for sure. Especially like as the other timeline progresses, with how he's kind of now seceded from his own people and seems to be raising a force of his own with Raoul,
Yeah, for sure.
So
that's super cool. Like, it makes me happy that if nothing else comes out of this, like out of these dad streams, like I'm glad I picked a game that you've never played, and I know the next game we've talked about doing, I have never played it. I don't know if you have or not.
I've put some hours into it.
So
but, I mean, there's a lot that I think
it's cool to be able to share that too. Like
Absolutely.
we both played and loved Chrono Trigger and stuff like that. So like, I think it's cool to play this game that I did love when I played it, and it's been so long since I played it. And just to see like you're like just like getting sucked in, and you're like, okay, I don't really care. Let's just play it. I need to know what happened.
Right. No,
and that's
I totally
good.
agree.
Like that's like good storytelling in a game though too. That it just sucks you in.
Well, you can see, especially with, I've never, obviously never seen the DS version, but the amount of detail and passion and love that went into the creation of this game is apparent at every angle.
The big thing that the 3DS added is they added the voice acting, which is huge.
Yep.
They made the portraits move, like it used to be just one portrait. So that's kind of cool. That shows like some emotion in the characters.
Yeah.
They added some sound effects, like a goblin that I know of, but some of the enemies have sound effects, and that Vault of Time thing is new, and the whole possible history, which my mind's blown that that's 98 nodes in there.
Yeah,
I kind of want to, but I kind of want to go just the basic story, and I don't want to take away from the basic story for someone that's never played it at first,
Right. I wouldn't mind doing progressing it a little bit just to see what it's about, to see if it's worth continuing with, or You know what I mean?
Or like
I mean,
a new, like almost like we can beat the game, go back and see if there's anything or something too.
right, absolutely.
Okay.
But yeah, because like you said, I totally understand where you're coming from with that too. Because like I was just saying about switching back to this timeline, it's like what's going on with you know?
Yeah.
So
Kiersey's asked if we have announced the game we're playing next, or if we're just still keeping it kind of quiet for now.
well, yeah, I definitely haven't said anything about it.
I haven't either, because I don't think we officially made it official.
No, we haven't
That,
quite.
and we still have like probably at least 20 hours of this game, I think.
Yeah, I figured we could probably get closer to, and then make a bigger deal about it whenever we get close to the point where we would start to play it, and when we know for sure that that's what we're gonna play.
Yeah.
I did have an idea, and it's obviously maybe a couple months off here, but I had a good idea because I do the I do the Friday murder stream with Azek Minar, and the dad stream with you, and I thought it might be fun for Halloween to find like a horror genre style of like multiplayer game and have like a Halloween special.
Okay.
I think something like that might be a little fun if you were interested in that kind of a thing. But I'm
I
already
could be
thinking of ideas for then.
I could do that.
Yeah, I saw somebody playing something else on Twitch and was like, that actually seems like a really cool idea. So, but I think it'd be cool to we can talk obviously more about that at some point. But yeah, no, I think as of right now, I think like I said, until we know for sure, and when it's a lot closer to, then we can make an announcement like we're big official people.
So it says we're 84 out of 283. So, that's probably like 30% of the way, according to that's the nodes.
Oh, really?
I mean, that's
Wow.
what it says. 84 out of 283.
Well, and I forget too that this is really only our 4th session of this, right?
Yes, and also like the nodes are weird though, because like these the bad ending counts as a node.
Oh,
so,
right.
So if we want to get all the nodes, and because I think there's actually is a different ending if you get all the nodes, you do have to get all the bad endings in theory. So.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, they I feel like they have packed so much story into this game that it seems like we've been playing it for so much longer in a good way.
Let me check again real quick. I just said we're 13 hours exactly.
Wow.
So I think I want to say that when I looked up on howlongtobeat.com, I think the main story was about 30 to 40 hours.
Okay.
So we're about 30 to 33% of the way done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it doesn't feel like rushed at all, though, anything.
No, there's always been something happening. I don't feel like it. So far, no part of this has dragged for me at all.
Agreed. I thought this was supposed to drain my magic. Maybe it doesn't drain it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, do you have to be walking?
I guess. Sure looks like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's kind of cool, though.
Yeah. Hey, we're all looking for this guy in a red coat.
Yeah. Have you seen him?
Have you seen this guy in a red coat?
Alright, well, let's cut it.
Alright.
Alright,
well, thank you all.
Everyone.
Yeah, it's much
have
appreciated.
a good night.
We will see you all in 2 weeks. Yeah, have a good one.
Bye. See you next week for my 24-hour stream.
Yeah, that's right. Tune in for that.
Bye.
Bye.